Hello. Hi. My name is Kat and I just filmed this rainbow eye look and I hope you enjoy it. I tried to film a more wearable everyday taupe eye look and I just messed up really bad. It was just really bad. So I did this graphic rainbow eye instead. So hopefully you enjoy it. I know this isn't everyone's cup of tea. I know not everyone is gonna go for this. Like today, you're gonna be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna do that rainbow look." But I thought I would do a series of looks with the Urban Decay electric palette because I have one and I don't use it that much. But I thought I would do a series. So this is the first video in the series, graphic rainbow eyes. So yeah, I don't think I have much else to say. We can get right into it. Okie dokie, jumping right in, I used NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. And then I actually used a NYX face powder. It's the Radiant Finishing Powder, and I used the white to set it. That's in the upper left-hand corner. And then I went in with a fluffy brush and used the yellow from the same powder as my transition shade. And I don't know if that really did much, but hopefully it helped me blend, and the transition shade helped me transition. So then I'm going in with the NYX Primal Colors single in the shade Hot Red, and I'm just packing that on in my very inner corner. And I'm actually leaving like the tear duct part of my inner corner free for some highlight later, but I'm just on the very start of my eyelid, I'm packing some of that red. And then I'm grabbing my electric palette, which I use basically for the rest of the video, and I'm taking Slow Burn, which is the orange in the top row in the middle, and I'm kind of blending out the red, and I actually kind of extend the top of that color and kind of start going into my crease a little bit, and I kind of use that to help me define my shape for the rest of the look. It kind of is helping me with the layout of the look, if that makes sense. So then I'm just taking another little brush, and I'm taking Thrash, which is in the bottom right. It's kind of an acidic yellow, and I'm just putting that right next to all that orange. And this actually didn't pack as much as a punch as I thought it would. I don't know if it's just me or if that's just the way the color looks. But then I went over it with a more fluffy brush with some of the product on it to kind of blend and reestablish the yellow. I feel like sometimes working with colors this bright can be kind of intimidating, but you really have to keep the like slow and steady wins the race mindset and just do a little bit at a time until you get what you're looking for. So you can see I'm blending and blending. I think I'm dipping into that yellow as I'm doing that. And then I'm grabbing the green, which is called Freak, and it's next to the yellow in the palette, and I'm using that just right next to the yellow again. I'm getting to the outer corner of my eye here, almost at the outer V, and so I use my finger just to make sure that's really as pigmented as possible. And then I'm just blending it a little bit. And then I'm grabbing Fringe, which is in the top right of the palette. I was just holding it upside down, and I'm starting to put that in the outer V. And at that point, I didn't really know what I was doing with the shape of the look, but in a second you'll see I make up my mind real fast. And so I'm going in with an angled brush here in a second and dipping that into Chaos, which is in the bottom left of the palette, and I'm starting a wing from my lower lash line, which is funny because I used the same technique in my wearable color video, and so it's a completely different thing. But I'm going into Gonzo, which is in the top left next to the silver, and making a really harsh V. And then I'm going back in with fringe and filling in the V. And I'm blending a little bit just so it's not extremely harsh, but I do want it to be pretty harsh. Then I'm just going in with my fingers and the yellow and the green again. And just doing a little more blending. Then I'm grabbing Urban, which is the purple. Or did I grab Jilted first? I don't know. I used Jilted and Urban on my lower lash line. I put Jilted in the inner corner and Urban on the outer corner. Sorry, the lighting's not great, but I'm really just throwing some color on my lower lash line, so it's not that much that we're missing here. And then I'm using a pencil brush to kind of blend that out a little bit. And then I dipped back into Chaos and put it on the lower lash line. I think that's what I'm putting there to just kind of sharpen that outer V a little bit more. But I still want the colors to blend into each other. I want the shape to be sharp, but the colors to be blended. And so I'm just going in with a face highlighter, the Makeup Revolution, Baked Vivid highlighter in the shade Radiant Lights. Then I'm using a black eyeliner for my lips, and then the Fergie black lip line or lipstick, and putting on some mascara, and that is the finished look right here. Bye bye. Okay. So here's the finished look. I actually tried to film a different video, and I just messed up. So I put on some music and I did this look. It's kind of a 2-for-1. I posted a list of ideas for videos on my Tumblr last night and asked people what they wanted, and I was trying to film the taupe eyes one, but it didn't work out, so I decided to do a twofer because someone said rainbow eyes, but I had on my list an electric palette series, so this is the first video in my electric palette series, and I used all of the colors except for the silver and the pink, but I literally used every single other color. So I'm not expecting anyone to recreate this, but I just thought it would be fun to do something with color, because I've been doing a lot of neutrals in my everyday life lately. So as you can see, it's kind of really a graphic shape, and I did the black lips just for fun. For most of the video, I'm wearing this new Hard Candy Velvet Mousse matte lip color. I don't know if you've seen these, but Hard Candy's only sold at Walmart. I don't know where the actual thing is, but they come in these tins. I don't know where mine is, but the packaging is crazy, these tins, but then when you open it up, it's just like a little flat thing. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. I'm talking about the rainbow. So yeah, this is definitely a little two for one. Rainbow, and I feel like my skin looks so dull. What can we do about that? Delicious.
Let me take my hair down so you can see the look with some hair. I feel like these lips should be matte.